So this morning, we were shorting initially. Here were the entry stop loss, and we give two demand zones. One is weaker one, which is here, and one is stronger one. So initially, the weaker one was holding, but then after the FOMC meeting. And it hit a stronger one than we did call. So we did double buy and then both actually put on call did well. So I'm still in the micro NQ. I gave two more demand zones after right after market open at night on NQ. Both did really well. Actually, it's already up 150 points. That's right. Is there a loss? 150 points, that's a lot on NQ. Think about it. Um, if you did like one full contract, that's $3,000. That's not a small number. Okay, so tomorrow, and I want to look at daily before I move on to tomorrow. So if you look at daily SPY, what do you see? We have low, higher, low, higher, low. Really just retest the trendline support. SPY is not very obvious because if you look at overnight, you will see a tail. Let's say look at 240 minutes or 480. So you see a tail here. And 480, where's my trend line? So basically you just retest the trend line support. And ES the same way. So on daily, if you look at 480 minutes, is about to do what? Our signature move, right? So daily, we have been having low, higher, low, higher, low, high, higher, high. So if this continues, I would expect tomorrow actually close higher than this and ideally gap fill, or even just go to the all-time high. And so that's tomorrow we have unemployment. Usually they said our two key assistants said that whenever they see this NDX put, it's just like our 4 contract guy. Used to be the 3 contract guy, and the guy made his money and not doing 4 contract. So before market close, about a minute something, and if this put position come in, we have a dip. So in that case, if there is a dip, I would expect like the low holds and then make another higher low and then go close above the high. So on the 4 hour, let's say this just turned green. This is QQQ. And so every time 4 hour turn green, we actually have a big pop. And look at weekly. Weekly, there's nothing bearish about this chart, QQQ. So I don't know what is a moving average is. I think it's 150 default. I think it's 100, 150. I don't use a lot of moving averages, so weekly is not that bearish. And then let's look at SPX. SPX the same way. So weekly is turned green already, and 4 hour is just about turn green. So we know every time 4 hour turn green, usually we have a big pop, right? So I'm leaning bullish. The only thing stopped me saying that we're gonna have a big pop day, that NDX put. So ES level, this is today's low. So I think here may actually become support. And then this support moving a little bit higher here. Okay, so two levels. And so for NQ, the same way daily, right? We had low, higher, high, higher, high. And right now the candle is pretty bullish. It's not too far from yesterday high. Can we take this out at night? Like actually go to 21774 because by nature, by stretch, if we take this out, next target will be the next daily, right? So that will be 21774. And above 21774 is a huge gap, 100-point gap. So can they actually go there overnight? That would be really nice. So let's say overnight we fill the gap and then tomorrow have a drop. That would be really ideal. Then we can write whatever we loaded today, and then we can like do puts. So we'll see. Um, Either way, I think market we are what near the top 30% soon, right? So if ES coming to this level, we are on top of the curve. We need to start looking at the hedging, right? Into June or September, something like that. Okay, so Bitcoin, I called out a call when MicroStrategy, this is, MicroStrategy was somewhere, I want to say here, but I don't know whether I'm accurate. So we are slightly up, and Treasury yield, TLT had some positive response, but then really nothing happened. And the day, I think it's almost flat. A small red, not a big deal, small red. Gold, copper has been going through the roof, has been going up a lot, and this was the demand zone I gave on 5 minutes, and gold has been going nonstop. Um, so let's look at the sectors, S&P. So clearly money moved out the home builder, right? Right now, the money rotation is so fast. It's crazy. And industrial had a little bit pullback and just hit my right line and starts to turn back down. XLB as well, and I think consumer staples. If those consumer staples drop, that meaning money like XLK, this look like wanting to go up. I mean, we are near the gap. So healthcare had a drop day, down day. And let's look at the mega tickers. So Meta earning is pretty good. I read through it, and I think it's among all the three, I would say Mega is the best. And Tesla earning, it was really bad actually. I really thought it was bad. I posted the earning report in the why I think it's bad. So I'm looking at this. I don't know whether you guys can see. I can expand it. Oh no. Okay. Um, can you guys see? Okay, so if you look at automotive revenue, the car sales actually coming down. This is Q4 2023. This is Q4 2024, right? 8% negative. But the energy generation storage, I assume that is the battery wall. Service revenue actually up, make up a difference. Total revenue a little bit higher. Margin, you see the margin actually down a little bit. Our operating expenses went up, and our margin dropped 2%. That's a big deal, 2%. So overall, I really think this is not a good report. But I'm surprised actually price topped, whatever it is. I guess it's good. Okay, so Microsoft gave us another chance to load. Can you guys still hear me? I felt like I lost the internet for a little bit. Can you guys still hear me? Okay. All right. So I think Microsoft earning, I went through the forecast. I read their earning that CEO, I don't know, maybe a lawyer wrote that. It was like listing all this like you have to give a forecast, right? And so the CFO outlook commentary listed all the potential negative impacts on the competitions and this, that. I was like, okay, that's very positive. That's not very positive. So anyway, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this earning. It doesn't really matter too much. They all have a lot of cash, and they're probably going to start share anyways. And so let's look at our watch list. So first, two big winners, the NNE and actually OKLO. This is SQ. SQ. It was SQ, not more, no more SQ, but OKLO. So these two are really winner. So we entered from here or here. It was a nice big up run, like 20%. And then E also good. So I took profit and re-entered. So let's see whether tomorrow is gonna go. And let's look at our watch list. I'm really pleased with the performance recently. So those tickers gave us a really nice run. DDOG, CRM, Team, ZS, Boeing, ADSK, right? And so they are taking a breather today. And then our other tickers, like this is the shit ticker. I gave you guys from like 83 cents to what? 1.09. Okay, it's not a big deal, only 25 cents. But this sticker is so cheap, right? So still 30% gain. It's not bad. Caterpillar. So I said this sticker gonna be like CRM 1, 2, and 3 gonna explosive move. So this sticker it was up about $9. And then came back some Affirm. So daily breakout. I was thinking I always whenever what I do, I don't know. I always think about the Mark Minervini. I'm like I don't know. I think I'm crazy. Like I said, what Mark would do. So Mark would enter the trade from here, 59.30 here. So what I did, because the upside target is really high, 75. So I loaded not a huge contract. I load some January 2026 call, lead call. So it's cheaper, like only a few bucks, and if I'm wrong, okay, so not a big deal. It's not a big loss, right? Okay, so that is a firm, and I also have shares. So that's the entry zone I give. I don't know how long, and so it is up nice and come. And CEO, this the Persian stock. I called out yesterday, $28.60. It's already went up 10%, right? More than $2. And I did call. I just did call. I didn't buy the share. I just did 30 strike call, I think. And then VST, this call gave us 100% gain, actually. But you need to take profit here. I think it's gonna come back down and then we can reload. IBM, right? So this ticker I said is daily wave 3 up. And so this guy made a new high. That's called daily wave 3 is the most explosive move, right? So this where this guy is. I mean, it's not bad from here to there. That's like more than 10%, right? If you can do 10% every day, and so this is the ticker that I also called out for long, but because of the earnings, so we only did cash secure put. So our cash, this ticker went up $20. So the cash secure put will be probably 100% realized. That's pretty good. And T-Mobile, I really like Jessie. You guys think maybe I like her just because she's so sweet. She does so much work. I'm telling you, she always reminds me, Jian, this is hit the target. She's just so focused. And that actually helped me a lot. If you guys can all start doing some of that, there was only one set of eyes, me, right? So it's hard to keep eye on everything. And I really appreciate that actually. Look at this guy. We entered here. And this guy gave us like 30 some dollars. I mean, if you just buy 100 shares, you made 33,000 bucks, right? 3,000 bucks. It's not bad, right? So anyway, that is our recent performance. For tomorrow, um, to summarize, this is going to be a quick one. So because 3 days in a row, we have higher low, higher high. So without breaking the trend, and tomorrow is going to be the last day of January trading, right? No, tomorrow, no. One more day. Tomorrow is Thursday. So tomorrow is Thursday. So January so far is green. And even though the NDX put is there, I still believe tomorrow gonna end up being like tomorrow or Friday together gonna be a green January. So we just play from level to level, and the shares, the DDOG, we have DDOG. DDOG was up, and so I did 10 contracts, and I exited 3. So tomorrow, if this down, I probably gonna add back. And ADSK, um, I I did 5 here and I added another 5 here. So I'm teeny tiny. I would say just flat. So if this drop more, I don't think I'm gonna add more. I want to give more money to Microsoft and even FNGU if tomorrow drops. And so all the stickers, like regional banks, hasn't really moved much. So you can still, if you have money in there, you can still do it. And DDOG, actually, you can even buy shares. It just revisited the demand zone here, right? So, however, this is the catch. So no one really knows that DeepSeek is honest or not. So if that turns to be, I don't know, like bad, like not true, fraud, this may actually come back down a little bit. Because the software went up based upon cheaper AI calls, right? But either way, I think this is good price to get in anyways. Um, so that's all I have. It's gonna be short and sweet. And if tomorrow drops more, we're just gonna load more calls. And if for whatever reason market has a deeper pullback, I will load February SPX call as money. So that's my plan. And you guys know I'm very transparent. I share everything good, bad. If I'm trading too much and you guys can handle it, you guys need to let me know because my pace is pretty fast. Yeah. So anyway, I don't think Microsoft earning is too bad. Microsoft earning always drop, and then next couple of days gonna run up. So my outlook for Microsoft, it didn't change any, still remain the same. And actually, I am thinking, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking actually doing some lead calls into year end, like January, because it doesn't really matter if I'm using my retirement account. This is more for like a personal account, just doing some lead calls. And same as Apple, like Apple, we did lead call. I did lead call. I don't know whether you guys followed. It went up really nice, right? So it went to 18. It went up $20. That's pretty nice. 10%. Even lead call give you good profit too. So anyway, so if I do anything, I will share. And if I'm quiet, meaning I'm not doing anything, but I rarely stay very quiet. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. We're gonna be on Discord voice early because we have this unemployment claim and the GDP at 7:30 a.m. Central. So I probably gonna jump on like 7:15. I need to look at the market overall and then decide what we can do, what's go long, what's go short, something like that. All right, guys, thank you and happy Chinese New Year. I love you guys. Bye.